Welcome back to the Orthodox Trucker podcast. I'm your host, the Orthodox Trucker, and if you've been following along, you probably noticed I missed last Friday's episode. It wasn't planned. It wasn't some act of rebellion, and it wasn't laziness either. The truth is, I was just exhausted. Not just, I could use a nap tired. I mean, bone deep, brain fog, body won't move exhaustion. The kind where your whole system says, nope, we're done. I've been burning hard the past couple weeks, running heavy, student in the truck, 2 weeks straight of non-stop training, dispatch drama, back-to-back loads with barely enough time to breathe. I mean, I'm talking midnight arrivals, short sleep, hitting the fuel lane, getting dispatched before I even cooled the engine down. Every day it was something different. I was managing someone else's learning curve while juggling my own deadlines, answering calls, watching macros, planning routes on the fly. And I just kept pushing. Because that's what I do. That's what we all do, right? We're truckers. We grind. It's in the culture. You don't stop. You don't whine. You just keep your foot down, keep your logbook clean, and keep that truck moving. But then Friday hit, and instead of hitting record, I hit a wall. And here's the thing. I didn't miss the episode because I had nothing to say. I missed it because I had nothing left to give. But you know what lesson came loud and clear in the silence? Even Christ rested. Let me say that again. Not for drama, but because somebody out there needs to hear it. Even Christ rested. We see it right away at the beginning. Genesis says, God created the world in 6 days and then rested on the seventh. Now, it's not like God needed to take a nap. He wasn't tuckered out. He was setting a pattern, a rhythm. He was showing us what it means to live with margin, with intention, with wisdom. But me, I ignored that rhythm. For 2 weeks, I ignored the signs. I ran hard, I fueled, I coached, I drove until my vision blurred. I pushed my body until it said, you either stop or I will. And then I gave it more caffeine and I kept going. When I finally got back to the yard and dropped that student off, after a successful test and graduation, mind you, I didn't feel victorious. I didn't throw my fists into the air and shout, I did it! I just sat there, blank, hollowed out, like a man who's been wrung dry. And that's when I realized something. Trucking isn't just hard because of the miles. It's hard because of the pace. The constant go, go, go. The pressure to never stop. The phone that never stops buzzing. The group chats. The dispatches that change mid-run. The updates. The delays. The weight limits. The paperwork. The everything. And for me, I realized I had to unplug. So I did. I silenced the group chats because Lord knows I'm in way too many. I pulled Facebook and TikTok off of my home screen. No Reddit, no iFunny, no doom scrolling. I didn't want anything that would suck me in and siphon off what little essence I had left. I made a choice. This weekend would be mine. No social media, no chaos, just the open road, a playlist I built with intention, and space to feel again. And let me tell you, it's exactly what I needed. I've got a light load heading down to Paris, California. Doesn't deliver until Monday at 11 a.m. That's yesterday, actually, if you're listening now. That gives me 2.5 days to cruise. No pressure, no rush, just highway and headspace. And I have been soaking it in. I'm going full speed down the highway. I got my music loud. I've got REO Speedwagon, Bonnie Tyler, Bryan Adams, all those 80s power ballads that hit you right in the chest. Stuff that makes you feel. And somewhere between Sister Christian and I Can't Fight This Feeling, it hit me. I have been living like a machine. Doing, moving, solving, fixing. And in the process, I forgot how to just be. But this weekend, I remembered. I slept 11 hours Friday night. 11. I hadn't done that in years. And I didn't feel guilty for it. I needed it. My body needed it. My soul needed it. I wrapped myself in my blankets, turned off every alarm, and just let go. And this is the part I want you to hear. That wasn't weakness, that was wisdom. We're not made to grind nonstop. We're not built for 24/7 performance. Even Christ pulled away from the crowds. Even he went to quiet places. Not just once, but often. He made space for silence, for solitude, for rest. And if he did that, why do I think I don't need it? So if you're listening to this today and your foot's been on the gas for too long, this is your reminder. You are allowed to pause. You're allowed to pull off, park the rig, climb into the sleeper, and let your soul catch up to your body. Silence is sacred. Stillness is strength. And no, the world won't fall apart if you take a breath. So that's what I'm doing right now. Driving slow, breathing deep, reclaiming a bit of my own humanity on the road. Not racing, not catching up, just moving with intention. Let the emails wait. Let the podcast miss a Friday. Let the notifications stack up. It'll all be there tomorrow. But you might not be. At least not the real, grounded, whole version of you. Unless you stop and take the pause. Rest isn't the opposite of strength. Rest renews it. I missed Friday's episode, but I didn't miss the lesson. This has been the Orthodox Trucker, signing off with a full heart, clear eyes, and just enough bandwidth to keep moving forward at a human pace. Stay safe, stay prayerful, and don't forget to slow down. Glory to God for all things. Thanks for listening, my friends. If you'd like more Orthodox Trucker content, visit the blog at orthodoxtrucker.com or visit us on Spotify or on YouTube at Orthodox Trucker Podcast. Thanks for being here, and I'll see you next time.